Hello everyone, my name is Asante Pesla, first year computer engineering student at GCTU. Today we'll be taking a look at an Arduino sketch that allows a user to control a servo motor using the serial monitor. We employ the hashtag #include_servo.h library to allow serial communication to read the user input. We also employ the analog write function and the servo.write function to directly set angles between 0 and 180 degrees. Now we take a look at our second line of code, which is the servo.servo. The servo is a class that stores the servo name servo. Next, we have the int angle is equal to 0. This declares a variable to store the input angle from the serial monitor. Next, we have the void setup, and inside the void setup, our function is set to run just once. Now we have serial.begin 9600, which allows serial communication between the Arduino sketch and then the Arduino setup. Next, we have the servo.attach 9. This sets a servo pin signal number to pin 9 on the Arduino Uno board. Next, we have the serial.println 0 to 180 degrees. This prompts the user for input between 0 and 180 degrees, which is then stored in the int angle is equal to 0 value at the third line. Next, we have our void loop function, and inside the void loop function, the code is set to run as many times as the user would like it to. So in the void loop function, we have the if serial.available. So this waits for user input. Next, we have angle is equal to serial.parseInt. This passes the typed number, so it stores the typed angle the user inputs. Now we have to set a constraint for our angle, which is angle equals constraint into bracket angle 0 and 180. This restricts the angle movement of the servo motor between 0 and 180. In our next line, we have servo.write into bracket angle. This sends the angle that the user input into the servo.write function. And then the serial.print prints feedback showing the current angle. And then we have serial.print degrees. So say a user inputs after enter an angle, a user inputs 80, it would print servo moved to 80 degrees. Now we upload our code onto the Uno board and see how it functions in the serial monitor before we take a look at the servo motor in action. We have enter angle between 0 and 180. So in here we enter our angle to say 100. Our servo monitor will move through an angle of 100 degrees and move back to 0 degrees, so we can input another angle for it to move through. Okay, so this is our servo motor and this is our Arduino Uno board. We connect the red wire of the servo motor to 5 volts, the yellow wire to ground, and then the black wire to ground, and then the yellow wire to the pin number for the servo motor, which was 9. Now I enter an angle in our serial monitor for the servo motor to move through. So I enter 100. Okay, so our servo motor moves through a degree of 100 and then back to 0. So in our serial monitor, we can see servo moved to 100 degrees and then servo moved to 0 degrees. Thank you.